Hi guys, my name's Stephanie and I'm here with Tara Teng, Miss Canada, well, former Miss Canada. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, hanging out at Missions Fest.
2 weekends ago you just finished passing on the Miss Canada crown. What was that like and what was that whole experience like being Miss Canada?
Oh, well, honestly it was an amazing experience. I had incredible opportunities that happen once in a lifetime. That you never see happen, and meeting so many incredible people, traveling all over the world, all across Thailand, Cambodia, Canada, the United States, meeting people from the highest points of government to the bottom of slum villages, and with people who on government record don't exist. And just these incredible moments of just meeting people and just seeing the beauty, both in the brokenness and just the incredible radiance of humanity and what God does with us. It's just been absolutely incredible.
Was there one moment during your entire Miss Canada experience that kind of reaffirmed, God's purpose for your life and what you want to work towards?
Daily, constantly, all the time. And I think the biggest one that I can remember was when we were in Bangkok, Thailand. And we're there in the middle of the heart of the Pat Pong red light district. And I'm sitting up there with this group called Rahab Ministries Thailand. And these are incredible, beautiful women who have had a price put on their life. They've been treated as commodities. They've been bought and sold. They had, dealt with the shame that goes with the lifestyle that they have been forced into. And they cooked this huge feast with us. And we sang this song, and they recognized it. And they started to sing along in Thai. And there has never been a more beautiful moment, I think, than I've ever experienced in my whole life. Because these are women who the world has told, this is what you're good for. This is where your value is. You're made for cheap sex. And yet here they are, and they're singing the song in their native language of Thai, just an absolute beauty and radiance, and just singing with every fiber of their being, just knowing their value and their worth, and hearing their heart and hearing them sing. That is the sound of freedom. And that is what makes all of it worthwhile. I sit back and I say, you know what? That's what we're fighting for.
Younger people who've seen you on TV or in magazines and want to get involved with what you're fighting against. How can they get involved? What can they do to get started?
And I think one thing that is really cool about standing up and combating human trafficking and trying to bring an end to modern-day slavery is that anyone can do it. And in any way, in any sphere of influence that you have, whether, I know this one lady, she lives right nearby a brothel. She bakes cupcakes and brings it to the brothel, and that is her way of loving her neighbor and getting in. There's all kinds of different ways that you can stand up. I just finished working with a high school. They decided they were going to start taking action. So they started each writing personal, handwritten letters to their member of parliament. They're saying, my name's Billy, I'm 15 years old, I just heard about human trafficking. This is absolutely unacceptable. This cannot happen. You're my member of parliament. This is happening to kids my age. You're my member of parliament. You represent me. The very next day, he comes up to me in the government lobby and says, Tara, I just got all these letters from all these kids. I have never gotten so many letters on one different issue ever before. What do we do? What do I tell them? We need a plan. We need like a Langley action plan. What do we do? We gotta have action. We gotta do something. It has completely changed things. These kids now all of a sudden realize that they have a voice and they can actually do something tangible to get their attention of their member of parliament who has the power to change laws, to change things, to advocate. It's really, really powerful. And I'm seeing people every way come up with different creative solutions, whether they're writing a song, whether they're writing a letter to the media, to the province, the Globe and Mail, CNN. They're writing these letters saying, this is the biggest story. 27 million slaves in the world today. This is the biggest story. Why is this not all on the front page of every newspaper? Or people who are sitting there and they're deciding that, you know what, I'm going to use my consumer power to buy ethically, to buy products that were made without slave labor, or for social enterprise that creates opportunities to combat modern-day slavery. Things like that. There are a lot of really practical ways that we can incorporate our convictions and our cause and our determination to end modern-day slavery and incorporate that into the daily decisions we make every single day. Hi, my name is Tara Teng, former Miss Canada 2011 and a human trafficking activist, and you are watching Converge TV.